part, then let's talk about some key features. I'm just going to go briefly over this. First key features that make us extremely different from any other tool is our golden filter function. Golden filter function essentially is a very advanced filter utilizing this concept of all entitled data, right? All entitled data, just go into our page and you'll be able to access like in our tutorial, and you'll be able to go in here, Keyword Explorer FAQ, and see what is our golden filter and what it does. But essentially what it does is it will help you to quickly filter out keyword that are very high performing. High performing means what? Meaning that it has high search volume but really low in competition. Okay, a lot of people say, a lot of websites say do this, but we have a unique take on doing that. Watch our videos, read our article to understand why it works the way it is, and then see the tutorial, see how you can use that for your workflow. So that's the first. This is a unique feature. WriterZen is the only tool now in the market that provides this. And this is we launched last year. We started last year in May 2021, and by now we're almost 1 year, and this will be the end of our lifetime deal period, meaning that this is going to be our last lifetime deal offering ever. So if you bought in already, that's good for you. We'll never ever do another one again because we already start having traction in market. Everyone was asking about us, and in future we're going to enhance this even better, where we will enhance the filter to the point where we'll be able to detect keyword a lot faster, a lot more accurate, and you'll be able to find amazing high quality keyword in just a matter of a click. So that's that for golden filter. The second is keyword cluster. Keyword cluster essentially is, like I share with you, grouping keyword that have similar ranking probability together. Generally, if I did before, that take us, our team, about 3 days and 5 personnel to do a list of keyword 4,000. A lot of work, a lot of manual work. With this tool, just 1 click and 30 minutes maybe, and you'll be able to find all different cluster. In future, what it will entails is we're gonna create a more enhanced version where you can actually choose different level of clustering. So maybe you want to cluster a keyword that have more search results similars. So we'll probably introduce that in some of our next update. Okay, so that's the tool. The third one will be Google Nlp Integration. This is where we integrate with our content creator. Watch our videos on Google NLP. Very important, because Google NLP is a way for you to understand what Google bots see when they go into your content. So let's say when a bot, they go into your content, there's 2 things they do. First, 3 things. First, they determine the structure of your content. Is it well structured? Are the H1 SEO optimized? Are the description optimized? Are the structure H2? All the paragraph, all the image being optimized? All the paragraph are ready? The word counts are ready? All the keyword terms are already included. The keyword that you target are already highlighted. Internal linking already. So that's the first thing. Determine they'll scan through the structure, see if your on page is on point. Then they will try to see what keyword you're trying to target. Okay, do they have this, the keyword that they try to target? Let's say if you talk about nutrition plan, do they have it in the headings? Do they have it in the text? Do they have it along the title? Blah, blah, blah. How many times they repeat? Then, do they include all the keyword that their competitor may be included? Google knows. Then, they will try to understand the context and meaning of your content. And when they try to understand the context and meaning, they will use their natural language processing algorithm, and they will determine that by entities. What is entities? Please watch our videos because it's going too technical and I don't really have enough time to cover all that. We already go halfway through our session. And that is the future. They will continue to enhance their entity list, and when the bots go in, they will scan through, see the entity, and they know right away what you're trying to talk about. If you talk about Steve Jobs, for example, Google bot will expect you to include MacBook, Apple, Tim Cook, the entities that form Steve Jobs as a person. right? If you talk about WriterZen, for example, the entity will look for Daniel Nguyen, because that's the map of meaning in which Google form. Technically, that's what you want to form in. That's what you want to include in your writing. Right now, you can only purchase Google NLP as a credit package, one-time purchase using our tool. I explained already, we cannot provide that in our lifetime deal simply because it costs us money. But the costs that we provide are not high. Okay. Then finally, we integrate directly with GPT-3. To us, GPT-3 OpenAI is the best and the highest performing AI writing at the moment, and we would like to integrate with them to help our users not only just to write content well, but we want to build that as an assistant so that you can not build the outlines correctly as well. So when you build outlines, you have our AI assist you while building it, and then when you go inside, the AI will also help you to write content. This helps tremendously when you need to write content for keyword that is not as competitive. There are a lot of keywords that only require less amount of work. You don't need to hire a freelancer to do it, and the AI are fully capable to doing it. But our tech is, in order for AI to write a good article, the AI also need to be trained well, meaning that your outline should be built very well put together. So build good outlines, the AI will provide a good article for you. And that will be the second part of this webinar, right? I will go into a quick AI walkthrough, how you can utilize our AI integration, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are also here for that. Sorry, I just got COVID, just recovered from COVID actually. So with that, we will go into the second part where I will share with you on our AI walkthrough. I hope that first part answered most of your questions. And I really hope that please go into our dashboard and utilize just make use everything that we provide you. The moment you go through all of that, it may take some time, but if you go through that, I promise you, you will go out a changed person. The way you put your perspective into SEO is completely changed. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go to content.